Now it's time for the Friends and Family Show, and you're welcome. Tonight we're coming to you at our studios at Channel 1 TV, located at number 5 Ola Hansen Lane in Tesano. My name is Noyo Kwote. We're about to talk about something that needs to be spoken about. It's something that's in the air, something that is trending, and we need to get on it. You can be part of the show and send me a message via WhatsApp on the number 020-444-7033. Don't forget to add your name and location so that we can vibe together. Well, this evening, I've got 3 wonderful guests. We're about to talk about social media addiction. You know what I'm talking about. Probably you're hooked on a particular app. It might be WhatsApp, it might be Facebook, it's TikTok. I don't know if that's what's trending, but we're going to talk all about it. Are you addicted or you just love to be on social media? We'll take a break. When we're back, we'll go right into it.
Mido, Gana Biana. I'm going to be able to do everything. I just say, baby, shit. Mangashi.
Junior! I'm saying so enough for maybe the no.
Sister Cospa, ain't you winning gas?
I'm using the why. My why?
Down Yankanawa.
Sister Cos. Use gas. Gas ye fast, ye easy, ye convenient.
LPG, let me see your hand.
Calling all farmers, agribusinesses, and innovators, this is your chance to shine. Channel 1 TV invites you to exhibit at AgriFair 2025, one of Ghana's largest agriculture exhibitions. From Friday 20th to Sunday the 22nd of June, the A4 Sutherland Children's Park in Accra will come alive with the very best from Ghana's agribusiness sector. Are you a farmer with fresh produce of any kind? Be it crops, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture, or you're a supplier of agro inputs and processing machinery? This is your platform to connect with the world. AgriFair 2025 is more than an exhibition. Showcase your fresh produce, share your expertise and experience, and grow your business. So, to all farmers with fresh produce, livestock or poultry, fisheries or aquaculture products, come, sell, network, and expand your business. AgriFair 2025, where culture meets innovation. Register now to secure your spot. Call us on 0205 973 973. Come one, come all. Enjoy the freshest farm produce at unbeatable prices. And treat yourself to sizzling kebabs made from beef, mutton, pork, chicken, and more. Great taste, great value. Don't miss out. The AgriFair 2025 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 CDFM and is proudly sponsored by Exim Bank, Legacy Crop Improvement Center, and Development Bank Ghana.
All right, so you're welcome back to the Friends and Family Show live on Channel 1 TV. My name is Noyo Kwote, and you can find me on Instagram at na_oyo_Kwote. And when you do find me, don't forget to hit the like and the follow button. So this evening, we're about to have a conversation, and yeah, I told you that we're talking about the social media addiction. I've got 3 wonderful guests in the studio, and to my right, I have Yao Selom. who is a strictly social, what's it called?
Africa.
Social Africa. What's that about? I'll ask you about it. And then right next to him, there's Candibel Cancer, okay, who is also an education, health, and AI policy enthusiast. We have Cecil Kwashi. Hi, Cecil.
Hi.
Who's also strictly social Africa.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to the studio tonight. And
you
what
for
we're talking
having
about
us.
is quite interesting because that's what I want to use all the, the buzzing words now. That's what's trending, or that's what slaps, or that's not what you say. Oh, yeah.
I think that's
Are you a
clocking.
millennial?
Yeah.
Are you a millennial?
I want to be.
You want to be a millennial, but you're Gen Z.
I think so.
Hey, you don't know where you stand.
I do, but I
Have to choose
prefer.
You can't
He
prefer.
identifies as a millennial.
Oh, you identify as a millennial. That's nice.
So I'm like the oldest group of the Gen Zs, but
Okay.
I lean more towards
I think that's what we're all for, honestly.
I don't understand.
That's what we're all for.
Yeah. So you don't
We
say
feel
all
like
the-
millennials.
Oh, I want to grab one word now. Me
that's
too.
a lot.
I want to grab one word now.
The most recent
popping?
Twitter
Clock
trend
it.
is Chacham, that thing.
Okay, what's
Yeah,
trending
catch 'em.
on Twitter? What's like a trending word?
So they say
or
something,
phrase?
that's just Chacham.
Catch up.
Something like
Chacham.
Chacham.
Chakam.
Check up. What's
What
check
does it
up?
mean?
Check up.
So
What does it mean?
more like just
More like a
capture.
screenshot.
Oh.
Or screenshot.
The sound the camera makes.
Correct.
Something like that, but they make it Chacham instead.
Hey, why are you making things too complicated?
It's not complicated.
Suppose
See,
catch
these
up
are the
and
people.
capture. What is the catch up or catch up?
Chakam.
Hey, no, that's another thing. I think there are other words that hey, no, that's another thing. I think there are other words that are actually anyway.
Like cooking. So there's
When someone is being cooked.
yes.
Yeah, being
Meaning
roasted
what?
for
Yeah, like
When someone's
doing or
being
saying something wrong on.
So let's
Social
say
media.
they are blasting somebody
Something
on
like
TV,
that.
and now it's cooking.
Total.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay, what's another word?
Cooking can be used
Also
in a
in
positive
another,
sense if
yes.
you are doing something very well as well. If you are killing it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
say you are
killing
cooking.
it.
Oh, she's
So that means
cooking,
Oh,
yeah.
she's cooking. Anyway, I want more words.
They will come as we move on.
Yes,
They'll come.
I'm really interested. Anyway, so let's talk about this. Like the whole social media addiction. You know, I want to ask you this first. There's always that one thing. I don't know if it happens to everybody, but you're about to take a bath and then you go like, oh, let me just sit on the loo for 5 minutes, and then you end up. What happens to me a lot?
Yeah.
I go, so let me sit on the loo and then go to my phone and see what's happening. So that's the only window you have to catch up because you're trying to get ready for probably work or school or something. Oh Lord, we are late.
One
Does it
hour
happen to
later.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, so it's not me alone.
It's that. So.
Because I go like, oh, I have free 5 minutes. So like, I'm just responding to all my, my DMs or let me see what's happening in town. Then I look at this, I was like, Charlie, 30 minutes. And then you have like just 2 minutes to bath,
Get
do
ready.
something.
Yeah.
Why would you always put yourself in this fix? Why?
Refreshing and giving you like what exactly you need, and you're just hooked. And by the time you realize, for me, I have a white wallpaper, so I sometimes don't even see the time at the top.
Because it's matched with.
By the time you
Did you do it on
realize,
purpose?
no. So it's a
Change it,
picture I
If
have.
it's worrying you, change it.
I like the picture, so
Crop the pictures for the color background coming.
I like it that
Who
way.
is on the
So
picture?
that one is your business. Who's
So
yours?
who's on the- who's on the
He's
picture?
asking.
That is not making you want to change it.
Let's see it.
That's myself.
Oh, you
Shame
must
on
really
you.
like
Let me see,
yourself.
so that I know how you
Self-love.
I see.
Crop it small and let
Shame
the
on
blue
you.
part come out.
I'll try and see.
Hey, this one is self-inflicted because you should be able to check the time as well. Anyway, so you're talking about Twitter. There's something about Twitter. Oh, now it's now X. No?
Yes.
Oh, you see, I'm
Yeah,
catching on.
Twitter now X.
It's now X. It's something that I haven't been able to catch on. I don't know what it means to retweet. I don't know what it means. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, legit.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So it's a reason why I have an account, but I don't do anything on it because I don't know. Then it said retweet. Then you go and press wrong. Sometimes you go and press something. It's like
And it quotes.
by the way, you don't know because you get like you're clicking on something. I'm not gonna try it. And moreover, for the fact that over the years, it's been like that's the place that people can roast you. When I say roast, come to my level now. Roast now.
You're getting it.
So, that's when people roast you, and then that thing will touch your heart. I'm like, if people are savage on Twitter, then forget it. There's no way I'm going to be there. But how come you're on Twitter? You saying that's your favorite?
Yes, that's my favorite. I really think it depends on what you do there.
Okay.
Not everyone is there to roast, and it also depends on people that you follow, for example. So when I wake up in the morning, I like to catch up with the news. So the Twitter is the first
Also, there's the
place.
news as well. You can
Yes,
find the news with
like Twitter is the immediate place to get like news on the go as compared to TV nowadays. So for me, it's an easier platform to catch up with news and lifestyle actually. But yes, when it's time to roast people, like yesterday there was a whole banter on Twitter. I don't want to go into it.
Between who and who?
Kalija and Kojo Sheldon. And
I
Shatawale
thought
had to come in.
I thought the other one was Shatawale
Yes,
and
they had to come in. It was
okay,
crazy.
see, so now I catch it.
Oh, yeah,
So that's because somebody screenshotted and brought it to Facebook.
I had a Twitter folder.
Your Facebook is
I
my
have a Facebook.
no. Your Twitter is my Facebook.
Yes.
I do not understand Facebook for the
You
life
don't
of it.
understand Facebook.
At
Yes.
all.
Which part of me?
At all.
Which part of it don't you understand?
Wherever you
They
struggle,
said it's cancelled.
there is
I think when
quote,
we were
there is
younger, we
repost.
loved Facebook.
So we're gonna go
I'll
there
just
now.
go there and post. But
What's
now,
your first memory of social media? What's the first app you got on?
Facebook.
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 Definitely
Facebook was your first.
Yes.
Yes, that was my
I
first.
was not a fan of Facebook. My brother was. Yeah, my brother actually falls into this. My first brother falls into this. He was too much into Facebook, so it's kind of
That's what
puts
I
me
lived
off.
on Facebook.
Oh, it looks like I'm
I
alone
literally
tonight.
lived
You
there.
will.
That's your first.
Yes.
Was Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.
When I hooked on from MySpace, moved to High Five.
MySpace.
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
MySpace.
MySpace was-
Yeah,
Was
That
that
was
before
my
the
first.
Blueberry payment thing came?
It was just around that time.
Oh, okay.
But then there was MySpace, and then we moved on to High Five.
yes.
I loved
you know
High
about
Five
High
because
Five?
No.
I do.
Never heard
you know
about
about High Five. You don't know about.
Not very familiar,
Very
but I know.
millennial.
Just for no, just for
Like,
feel like you
never
won.
was on High Five. You never had
did
one.
not.
So that's your first memory for social media, is
Yeah.
Facebook. Well, I
Yeah,
started from
mine too.
MySpace, and I moved to High Five. I loved High Five because you could put music on your background. So people, when they open your profile, they're listening to the music that you have chosen for your background. I loved
Oh,
it.
it sounds interesting.
Yes, I loved it. Because it was a time that I used to sample music. So I add people on so I can listen to music on that background. You know, it was around that time that I think the iPod had come, the smaller version of it.
the iPod.
The iPod.
The iPod.
Yes.
So if you don't have the iPod, then you could get to
Yeah.
listen to music on High Five.
Interesting.
Wow,
You know,
that's
so
so
everybody's
interesting.
got like a particular song. So you get to change the song, whatever mood you're in. You know, whatever mood you're in, your profile has got, you know, the
Makes sense.
You don't know that.
No.
You don't know
You can
that. So
hardly
that's the time
name.
that you actually don't have internet at home, so you have to go to a
Internet
cafe.
cafe.
internet cafe.
That we all
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, that we all did.
No, that you.
That was
also
why I
use
opened my
as a
Facebook account in an
Same
internet
here.
cafe.
Yes, I still remember.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So what was the experience like when you got on Facebook? Did you like look out for people you already know who are on
Yes, exactly. I think then it was my primary schoolmates
Yeah,
or JHS
your
mates.
classmates.
I don't just like find out what they are doing and people that I'd read about just to see like what's up with them and
Right.
stuff. But I think it was just like, let's see what's happening here, and then we left it.
Do you get
When
some of
you-
your memories? I've been getting some of my memories and it makes
Yes.
me so embarrassed.
My
I can't
friends-
believe-
Embarrassed only? Did you say embarrassed?
And I tried to delete some. I don't even know how to.
How to?
Embarrassed is not the same memory.
Yeah.
I get some
Serious.
of my memories. I'm like, I'm not the same person. Please.
Exactly. I'm like, who is this girl? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
even
not
know
the
you.
I
same
had a
person.
brief period where I was using Facebook for a while, around 2016, 2017, and I uploaded pictures, unfortunately, and some way, somehow, some of my friends keep finding them. I have tried to delete them, but I can't figure out Facebook, so I don't know how to get them off.
Delete them.
I don't know how to get
That's
them
the
off.
sad
I really-
part.
Every birthday I get someone goes to find one. I don't know how, but someone gives me a picture of
And are you
myself.
proud of your, the captions are,
Yeah.
the captions I used to use those. I don't even
How-
know how I came up
Yeah.
with those words and the type.
I think the lingo has changed over time. So what we used to say back then,
Yes.
which was cool, is
Exactly.
not cool
It's no
now.
more cool.
You can't
And
say
some of
on
the
fleek these days.
and then some of the spellings of the words.
Exactly.
Like was, and you put a
Yes.
Z instead of the S.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
true. Another
like
thing
your
that puts
G.
me off about Facebook is how people spell their names on
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Abena and the ARHB.
It's
I
still
don't.
there.
It's still there.
I'm not connecting with you.
That's
if
why
you use
I
that name.
don't go to Facebook.
You know, like Facebook has become
Come
so
on, you can't do
complicated
that.
now.
I won't, if you make a friend request to that name, I'll mind you. That's me.
Okay, so the first time you got on social media, was it because you're curious? Was it due to pressure? Like because everybody's getting on Facebook? Because I know I got on Facebook because my cousin was always talking about it. It's like, are you on Facebook? You can ask you 10 times in a day.
That's true.
Like if you ask me in the morning, why are you asking me in the afternoon? Because I said no in the morning. You know?
Yeah.
So why are you asking me in the afternoon? So the pressure of like, you know, you're still not on Facebook. Like I'm supposed to do it like now. So I was like, okay, help me do this. And then that's how I got on. So was it for pressure, like due to pressure, or it was, you know, fun, or you're curious? You just want to know. Now,
I
what's
think
the
it's
thing everybody's
curious
talking
for
about?
me because I think I was exposed to mobile phone quite early.
Okay.
I think class 5, class 6. So I've always been handy when it comes to tech. So it wasn't peer pressure. I was more of being curious, see what's happening. And after I see people like I just your cousin. Oh, I think I posted a picture. Go and like it. Go and comment. Okay, what's really happening? So because you grew from like the newspaper age, and now we have to go and read everything on Facebook. So I think it was more of the curious side of things for me mainly.
Okay, yeah.
For me, it was because my friends were going on Facebook.
So we say pressure?
Yes, mainly peer pressure. And I always wanted to know, and I think a little bit of curiosity, because there were some conversations that moved from Facebook into the classroom, like in the mornings when you're just hanging out. And then you're wondering, oh, someone said, they posted this picture and you're so lost. So you need to be on Facebook, like you had to be there so that I don't miss out on it. I think it was also the fear of missing out. Mainly that's curiosity and then just doing what my friends were doing.
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I can relate to everything.
can relate
she
to
said.
everything.
Everything she
So
said.
you're on for the pressure, you're on for the, you know, curiosity.
Exactly that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you feel when you got your first like? You know, you posted a picture and then somebody that really doesn't know you, but then likes your photo. How did you feel?
You feel seen.
You feel silly?
You feel seen.
Seen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you're not the only person who likes what you put out
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Well, I was always checking my likes
That's true.
at that point, like, oh, one more.
Every
At the
moment.
start, that's how it
Yeah.
is.
You
At
used
the
to collect
start.
like coins.
Yes, you know, one more.
I think you
Then
really
it's
have a
going
target
up.
in your mind that I'd like to hit about 50 likes in
And then you
this
check your
period.
friends, how
Yeah.
many likes they are getting. Like,
Yes,
hey,
so
why am
you're
I not getting these
comparing.
likes?
That's why if you don't like it and I see you in class, we'll
Right.
talk about that.
No, but did you ever get to the point where you're actually sitting right next to someone and go like, oh, checking my page and liking my photo? Did you ever
We used to do
something
that
like
in class.
I
Like,
don't
oh, and
think
see, we
I
didn't
did.
have
I think girls
phones.
used to do
So,
that.
yeah, oh, like when you go to the cafe, oh, like my pictures, like my pictures.
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't me.
You never did.
Same.
I did.
Not
You never
me.
did.
I don't know.
Okay, I don't
Probably
think
guy.
that it would
Maybe
be
you're
so
being
much
guy
for
guy.
guys.
I
Probably
was
that.
just
Do
less
my
about
thing
my
and
life.
leave. If you like, fine. I've seen you've liked it. We ended there. But I don't think I'll pressure anyone to go and like my pictures or anything. Yeah.
Anyway, social media itself has come to, like, you know, stay. That's what I think. Although it's like, you know, it keeps evolving. It's I don't know if I should put it like it keeps getting better, or is moving to a, you know, a much higher you know, I don't know what word to put there, but it is moving. And then it looks like every time there's an add-on, because if you look at the features of the apps that you have, there's always, you know, a little bit of, you know, improvement or some tweaks, some, even on WhatsApp. Now you can put a music thing.
The background.
Yeah, to the pictures. It wasn't like that. I
Yeah.
think it was just for status for Facebook and the rest. But now, I don't know if it's the same person that's handling it. That's why
Yes.
The
they're
same
bringing
company,
Yeah, it's actually
yeah,
the same
person. So
company now.
the features are becoming right. So, what's the longest time you've been on a particular app? You say Twitter. You say Twitter as well. I
Same.
think yours is Facebook, no?
Oh
Or
no, now
Instagram?
mine is, it was Instagram. I actually took like a social media cleanse in time,
Hey,
so we'll
yours
talk
is
about
real.
that. But I think it's mainly Instagram. And my longest time I've stayed on Instagram, like it used to be very bad. So that's what made me decide to take, I even uninstalled the app from my phone along with other apps. Because I had exam going, I'm in my final year in law school now too, so it was just wild. And I just told myself I need to get up. Because I could stay for like 5 hours straight, and I'm not even joking.
Because that's just photos
Just
of people that
scrolling,
posted.
scrolling. I could stay on someone's reel, and just as you
And then it
mentioned
moves you to another
earlier,
reel.
yes, the algorithm is such that it studies you, and then it's feeding on whatever data you're providing. So it checks, okay, how long is she staying on this particular post? If it's 5 minutes, then they recommend something similar. If I see the next person I just scroll, they know that, oh, she's not into maybe dogs or cats, so I don't get recommended dog.
Isn't that
and
scary?
it is.
Yeah,
It's very
sometimes you might
scary.
be talking about something, and the next time you're on your phone, and that's what's there.
there.
That's it. Yeah, so it's so scary. Like, are they
Yeah.
listening?
That's true.
Like, it's something. So it's
So
like,
someone
should
is
I put my
always
phone away?
listening.
Yeah. so that I talk. Because if I have my phone around and we're talking about something, like probably talking about a shirt, the next time you go on and all the ads are about shirts.
Yes.
It's so scary.
It is.
Yes.
It
So I
is.
actually watched a documentary called The Social Dilemma.
Yeah.
And you've also seen it.
He and I discussed it a lot.
That's so cool. So I this is like my third time watching it because I wanted to really study whatever they're talking about. And I realized that everything, most of these social media apps, they literally use our data.
Yeah.
Like our data is like gold to them.
It's a currency.
Exactly, it's a currency. And so what they do is to get more of our attention, and they are selling our attention to companies and people who produce like products. That's why we get advertised to with things we are interested in. And so it's really scary. It's almost as if someone is always listening to you. But it's based on the kind of data we give to them. And most of these apps also do this thing called I think it's internet scraping or data scraping. So they scrape parts of like data you leave on every website you go to. So it's kind of scary.
So how long have you been on a particular app?
I think because of my work lately, it's been LinkedIn. That's mainly for
We
work.
didn't mention LinkedIn.
For my
We
work,
didn't.
it's mainly LinkedIn.
That.
So I could spend like
Is that the app where almost everybody's a CEO?
Yes.
Yes.
How does that work?
It's Instagram, but for jobs.
Yes, it's not a professional networking.
It's a place to
platform.
just,
So why is everybody a CEO? Why is
Not-
everybody an MD?
Not everyone
You
is a
need to look
CEO.
into that.
Well, that's
It's just that people describe themselves more professionally and sometimes over.
Salom, don't lie, they exaggerate
Exactly,
it.
they exaggerate.
Exactly, that's the word,
They exaggerate. It's
exaggerate.
not like you were.
This is my issue with people.
Okay,
and
put
LinkedIn.
yourself in that professional way and give me an intro.
I'll give you an intro. So
Yeah,
if you
for
go to my
yourself.
bio right
Your
now,
bio.
you would
See
see
it.
employer partner strategist.
He's wrong.
That-
He's a
Hey,
headhunter.
I like you.
He's a headhunter, that's what he
Is
is.
that what?
He's a headhunter.
My JD says employer partner strategist. That's what I do. Then I add, okay, I'm a development enthusiast, and I just add exactly what I do, trying to connect businesses to data analysts and data scientists. It's just that I think the problem is that most people don't understand the terms that happens in people's individual professional spaces. So they think this is like something extra. He's into insurance.
I'll not take it.
If I go and see underwriting, I don't know what the hell it means.
Yeah, you won't
But-
understand it, but
But
I wouldn't
the
go and
little ones that you put
exaggerate it.
Yeah, LinkedIn is so powerful.
It's
At
Yeah.
West, I'll tell you it's
LinkedIn
technical.
It's
At
not-
West, I'll tell you it's technical. However,
It's
I won't
not
go and say
exaggerating.
things that are not.
I have a different view to
Okay, so
that.
how many hours do you stay on LinkedIn? Is it like you're probably looking for like jobs, you're looking
Companies,
for positive
yeah.
prospect? Okay.
So I prospect for companies, prospect for people, for events and all of those things. So I spend at least 5 hours a day on LinkedIn.
You don't eat because what has happened?
From 9
I think
a.m.
it's
to
part
4,
of your work,
5.
isn't
It's
it?
my
part of
work,
his work too.
literally.
I
It's part of
wouldn't
your work, so
necessarily
like 9 to
count
5.
it.
9 to
So
5.
half of 9 to
Exactly.
5 hours
At
on
least.
LinkedIn,
At least.
like fixated,
Yes.
or you look away small income,
No, like I know exactly what I'm doing when I'm there.
so you're there.
Wow.
Yes.
You don't look away.
But with music, usually.
It's the same bugger. Hey, 5 hours
No, at least, yeah.
screen time.
Yes.
So you can do that on the laptop or on your phone.
Laptop, mainly.
How? Mom 5. Hey, 5 hours.
It's purely for work. That's why I do it.
But LinkedIn is.
I think it's
I feel like
different.
everyone
It's
lies on
different.
LinkedIn. Like
It's different if it's for work.
Because it's for
Yeah,
work.
everyone's
Like
It's different if it's for work.
you don't get any sort of entertainment whilst you're there.
No.
The
LinkedIn is
No.
entertainment, the music. I don't think
LinkedIn
so.
is boring to me.
It'll be
LinkedIn is
boring.
about
boring to me.
Yeah,
entertainment.
I really have it on my
I
phone.
mean, it's boring and
I think you
intimidating
should.
sometimes.
Right?
Eh?
Right?
I think you should. You should try it. Just
I
try
can't
it.
talk to who.
Just create an account.
Oh, you
Just share.
find
Just share what you
interesting people.
do.
You find
People share.
19-year-olds who have like 3 masters and they've done 3 PhDs.
For real.
Some
For
of
real.
them do have.
For real. For real.
So they kind of scare me.
Don't scare you.
I'm sorry.
It's a bit
How
intimidating.
long have you been on the app?
Yes.
About 3 hours. Actually, longer than that. Longer than I'm proud of, actually. Let's say 4 hours on Twitter. 4 hours on Twitter.
Doing what
Twitter,
exactly?
just scrolling. There's so much going on Twitter.
What is there so much?
People have conversations on
What kind of
various
conversations?
things. See, very silly things, honestly.
So you
It
stay
could
on
be-
the
And
silly
serious things
for
like
4 hours.
yesterday's speech.
Oh yeah, there are serious things sometimes, most times. Twitter is actually
So what will make you stay on Twitter? Silly things.
Everything
serious?
actually, both.
Everything is
Both,
fine.
because my interests now are on both serious and for entertainment purposes. You
So
understand?
what happened yesterday?
Yesterday
The
there was
constitutional review.
the constitutional review
They
committee
met,
held a space.
yeah.
And
You want to whine me?
no, this was actually serious. So
Yeah, whining me.
no, this was actually serious. So it was
Yeah,
interesting
this
to
is
listen to.
constitutional review.
Oh yes.
Oh, we just
Yes.
tuned in to listen to how the process is like, and
So the
people.
committee was like we're hosting a space
Yes.
there.
Yes.
Through Kaliji,
What did
and
they say?
they discussed how the process, some of the things they were considering, and then they opened the floor for people to make suggestions on what they'd like to see in the committee.
I believe
People
you now.
made certain. I think after the space, I came to discuss with you
Yeah.
something profound. Someone said.
Yeah.
Someone said political appointees should not be allowed to leave the country for medical care. He agreed with them, but I did not,
And they should put
we
that in the
discussed
And then
why.
you discussed it.
Yeah.
They want to put that in the
But I was
So the way you
constitution.
think that social media helps you as well.
Yeah, so
To learn
it's helpful on
information.
exactly that.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I think one big thing yesterday was that they, everyone wants the committee to reach everyone, but they can't reach every single person.
Okay.
So now the space is Twitter. I remember the chairman said something like, if it was 10 years ago, when 10 years ago when
Yeah,
they,
when they did
the
the review.
initial review, there was no way they could have reached people via social media. But now they have thousands of young people that they can reach out to, and they are doing it to reflect the future of young people. And the best place to get them is Twitter. And the most popular person on Twitter is Kaliji. So that is the platform for
Who's
you to.
Kalije? What does he do?
He's a
He's
Twitter
an influencer?
influencer. Yes,
Yeah.
the biggest on Twitter.
That's
I think
over
it's
a million.
over a million.
Almost
What are
2
you
million.
using to measure to say that he's the biggest?
So his
Followers and
followership, his
engagement.
engagement
Yeah.
range, how he's able to influence trends
Okay.
and all. So,
So he's got a lot of people following.
Yeah.
yes,
So he
And
can
paying
get a lot of
attention.
people's attention.
Yes.
yes, he's a big
Okay.
deal.
Not just attention, he can get a lot of people to do stuff.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, I
So even
get it.
so, even Fix the Country was through him.
I'm sorry?
He was the reason why we have Fix the Country, the demonstration.
Okay.
It was because of his advocacy on Twitter,
Yeah,
and that's
he
why we
was
had
one
the
of the conveners.
demonstrations.
Right. I do know.
So some of the positive sides of having Twitter.
Okay.
And then there's the entertainment side where you get
Yes.
comedian
Now
people
there's
put on their
anything.
skits.
They're
and
trying to drag you to start
businesses.
Yeah, they're
spending
trying
time
to-
on
yeah.
Twitter.
She
And
should.
You should.
Yeah, being good. Yeah, being
Everybody's
great.
news source actually for
Yes.
almost anything that's happening. So even City TV would have a Twitter account where they post
Oh, we do.
important
Yes.
things that goes on. If I
Well,
don't
now
if I don't
it's
have
Channel
time
1
to
TV.
buy a newspaper like my grandfather
Uh-huh.
or anybody above, I don't want to mention a particular age, will come for me. Then
Or you
just go on Twitter
See, that's
and
a camp for me. Twitter camp for you. Right. So I'm gonna come back to ask you how many apps you have on your phone and which one you're really using. But we're going to take a break. We're still talking about social media addictions. We'll get into the addictions, but I want you to know what everybody is doing, what they like to do, and all of that. So when we're back, we get into how many apps all of us are keeping on our phones, if some of them we really do use or we do not use, or if some of them need to go. And then we'll get into the addiction part. You're still on the Friends and Family Show on Channel 1. I'll be right back.
Looking for the latest buzz in Ghana's entertainment world? Welcome to Ghana Weekend, your ultimate destination for all things creativity and entertainment.
Stay in the loop with breaking news, exclusive interviews, and then insider stories from your favorite creatives and stars. From music, movies, fashion and art, lifestyle and culture, Ghana Weekend brings it all together. Get a daily dose of entertainment, discover new talent, and never miss out on the creativity that defines our vibrant culture.
Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle Ghana Weekend, on X Ghana Weekend, on TikTok Ghana Weekend, at Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube for the latest in entertainment, travel, and everything Ghana. Don't miss out. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, where entertainment meets creativity. Visit GhanaWeekend.com now.
welcome back. And we're still talking about the social media addictions. And I'm going to go to my guests and ask how many apps they have on their phones. And I bet that you're also checking your phone to see how many social media apps, because there are other apps, like, so you've got the Bible, you've got is it Notebook?
I love that you mentioned the Bible.
Yeah. You love that mention because I like my Bible's number one there.
The new version.
Yeah.
Tell them don't lie. Same here.
You too?
Yeah, same
It's
here.
a lie.
Tell them don't lie.
So we have the Bible, we have other things. So I'm talking about the social media apps. So talking about Twitter, or now it's X.
Yes.
We have to get used to. So okay, before I get into you asking and telling me how many you've got, now how do we say it? Since we moved from Twitter to X, you say tweet or X?
X, formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
That's how people say
No,
it.
like
But we still say
tweet.
tweet.
Yeah.
We still say tweet.
So what do you say now that it's X? We have to ask
Elon Musk to help us. I still prefer Twitter. I don't think I'll call it X.
Okay, so now that's X. You don't say I X you, I tweet you.
No, that's
That was so funny.
that's so awkward.
It's still tweet.
X to you.
I don't
I
use that
X to your
concept.
post.
I want to know.
It's still tweet.
So
Yeah,
people
so
say tweet.
Yes.
Right. So how many apps you got?
Social media,
Yeah.
7.
Is it?
7.
Okay. How many? 7.
Yeah, 7.
Can you just line up for me?
Twitter, X, LinkedIn,
Yeah.
WhatsApp. I had Telegram. I did Telegram like 2 weeks ago.
Telegram. Okay.
YouTube, which I love. I love YouTube as well.
Okay.
There's WhatsApp.
Okay.
And there's Snapchat, my least favorite.
Okay. So LinkedIn is not an app.
It's an app.
Yeah,
Did you
it
mention?
is.
Oh, it's part
So
of the
social
7.
media. So I think it makes up 7.
So it's an app.
It's
Yes,
yes.
it's
So
an
you
app.
have to download LinkedIn and then
Yes.
you follow
Yeah.
the process. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How many do you have?
I have 6, I believe.
6.
Yes, so I have X, I have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Threads, which is from Instagram.
Oh,
you
you
don't
mean
know
a
about
Threads?
Threads?
Yes.
Yeah, Threads. Right.
And then I have Telegram as well. Yeah. I don't have YouTube on my phone. I do like the web. Because
That's
my storage is
surprising.
always, I take too many pictures.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
You.
I understand.
Break it.
Now I
break
feel
it.
bad.
Break
7 or 8.
Eh, don't say 8.
So-
6 to 1.
It's 8.
It's 8.
It's 8.
Okay, so it's WhatsApp, Telegram, YouTube, Pinterest.
Oh, I love
Pinterest.
Pinterest.
Yeah.
I have Pinterest too.
Yeah, Pinterest.
Liar, boy. Liar,
It's a social media app.
It is.
It is. You can actually
It is.
comment
At least you
and
get to create
Yes.
Yeah.
your own profile and
You
stuff.
can even
now.
share like your
Yeah.
stuff from other social media
You can
platforms
share
there.
what you found on Pinterest with somebody who's friends with you.
Yeah.
Or is that not it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I have Pinterest as well. I love Pinterest for
I
one
do.
reason.
I love it
Exactly.
too.
The
Fashion
inspiration.
and trends.
Inspiration.
Exactly. So home decor, painting,
Pinterest
Yeah.
is great.
clothes, you know, ideas, party ideas, and all of that.
Ads. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
So that's good. Wow, but 7, 8 is a lot.
I'm not
so which
even
ones
that
are you
fancy.
addicted to?
I'm sure we even left some
I'm
out.
using the
I've
word
actually left
We
some
left
out.
WhatsApp out.
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp
I
is
mentioned
social
that.
WhatsApp, we
I've
have
not
two
mentioned
or
LinkedIn, Reddit.
Yeah,
business
the
and
regular
other
business.
I just use the
Some
normal
other
one.
You just use the normal one. There's another one that doesn't show if you're online. or
GB
something.
WhatsApp.
What's it
Oh,
called?
the fake
The one
one.
with the extra.
It's a fake one.
It has extra
It's not from
features.
Facebook
Yeah.
directly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to use the word. Which of them are you addicted to?
Twitter.
You're addicted to Twitter.
Addicted is a strong
Yeah,
word.
I think
Yeah,
it's
but that's
honest
why I
word.
used the word, so you know what you are doing if it's true to your heart.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I don't think I'm
None of you
addicted
mentioned
to.
TikTok.
You're not. Everybody says I don't think I'm addicted
I don't
to
have
they take you
TikTok
to
on my
rehab.
phone though.
That's safe.
We didn't mention TikTok.
It's true.
I think we need to do like
TikTok.
a
If you actually
tally
take our
over-
time,
Yeah, I think we need to
You could
check
hit
the
10.
We
phone.
definitely have up
Count
to
your
10
apps,
on
because
our
you're taking things
phones.
out.
Let me see. Let me check.
We definitely have up
In
to
my head, I'm at
10.
9 now.
Yeah,
Ish.
You say ish. Walk us shoko.
I think that
Okay,
might
you have
be.
TikTok?
Yeah, well, I do have
But
TikTok.
TikTok is trending now.
Yes.
It is.
Well,
Yes.
it's been in there for a while
Yes.
since COVID.
And
Yes.
even if we can't relate, most people would say they are addicted to TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes.
TikTok has this rush.
That's the craziest
it gives
algorithm.
people.
That's crazy.
So yeah,
I think people are more addicted to TikTok
than any other app.
Yes.
Because that's what's
It's
that's
just
what's in
content
now.
back to back. Yes.
But it's been around for a while.
Yeah,
It's
I think
beyond
we
it
do
being
have
new.
in COVID.
That I think even Elon posted that their software is the most valuable in the world.
Okay.
Like it's been done in a way that it's so effective, and I think it sort of combines your feed from every single platform, and has the features from all other platforms. So first you couldn't chat there, but now you can chat there, you can create content there, you can react to people's content.
You can edit now there too.
Yeah, edit. So it's more like so it's more like you have everything at one place for you.
Video
and there's how it's going to do the recommendations.
It's great, like it's
crazy.
People use it like the way they use Google now.
Yes.
Because I'll be talking to my friends and they're like, oh, and what's the shape of your face? Oval. You know, you should just go on TikTok and check for oval, like face shape, what kind of hairstyles will look good on you. People even go there to check how to prepare banku and stuff like that.
And you find the content.
And you'd find the content, yes. So TikTok is quite reliable.
It's slowly coming on like YouTube.
It's everything to everyone.
Funny enough, TikTok is the reason why we have YouTube Shorts. And Instagram Reels. That's less than 1 minute videos on YouTube, and then Reels on Instagram, less than 1 minute videos.
Right.
So the reason is because of TikTok. They are capturing a large part of the younger population. So, and you know, we are in an age where we have a short attention span. So everyone was trying to catch up. TikTok is like the
hold their attention.
So. All right. Okay. So have you ever downloaded an app, deleted it, downloaded it back?
Oh yeah,
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I have.
Do you have?
Yeah, I don't have it now. But I used to have it.
You used to
have it again soon.
Snapchat.
Do you still have Snapchat?
Yes, and now I'm back. I think it's my least favorite.
I told you. Yeah, he mentioned it.
It's my least favorite. Yeah.
Okay. But I love Snapchat.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I understand why most women love Snapchat.
Yeah.
For the photos, basically.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not necessarily, you know, being on it for anything. It's just for the photos. Okay, so social media. Do you feel pressured to post, to feel like you belong? People are doing, so I have to be there. Do you feel pressured to post something? So on Twitter, how many posts do you tweet a day or retweet?
Some of us are followers.
You're just followers.
We like what we like and then we go.
Okay.
But I think where I do post often should be Instagram and LinkedIn.
Okay.
That's where I do post.
So do you feel pressured to post? Like today I need to put something there.
No, for me, I just feel like once I have friends that do like these monthly things, monthly
dumps.
I just once I just go. I think I just go my photos. Okay, these are nice pictures. Let me just put them there. But for LinkedIn, I have a structure, so I have to post like once.
Professional.
CEO, President General.
That's my wife.
Of the nations.
So just like post once a month on LinkedIn. So that's a structure that I've adapted to. But for Instagram, it's just like as and when I feel like posting. I'm not pressured.
So do you feel pressured to post? Like I haven't posted in a while.
So remember I mentioned I took some time off Instagram. So for me, it became so bad that it felt as if I don't post about it, never happened. Okay. So it's like once I didn't share it with the world, it didn't even happen. If let's say I won an award or I got like a good grade in school and I didn't share it, it sort of like lost its value to me. That was how bad it was.
Wow.
So I don't think I was like addicted to the apps, but then I was addicted to showing, like proving to people. It's like every day I'll come and say, oh, this is what I got. Are you pleased with it? So that was how I was literally living my life to a point.
It's like you're getting validation.
Exactly. And I don't think that's any way that anyone should like really live their life. So I just had to take a time off.
Hey, my shot I no be woman.
Exactly.
My shot
that's how I was using social media until I took a time.
That's bad.
That's very bad. So I haven't posted since like last week in February on Instagram or anywhere, but I've been lurking. Yeah, but I'll be back when I finish. I'll be back.
I'll be back with so much baby.
I think it's law school that's
right.
Yes, I finished my exam on 31st May. So as soon as I finish 1st June, I'm going to be back. So.
I'll go for you.
Oh,
how
yeah,
about you?
I used to feel pressure to post, but I don't feel like that anymore.
He doesn't like
posting. I do have content to post, but then I'm just not moved to do it, especially on Instagram. Yeah. So the last time I posted was 2023 or early 2024.
And he has nice pictures too.
I do, but then
I don't know what's his problem.
I'm just not moved by it anymore. I'm just not moved by it anymore. I used to be moved by it, but then not anymore.
I just forget. Like, you know, to keep up.
Salom has been convincing me I might get back into
it. I think Instagram is easier to like navigate.
No, what actually deters me from doing all of this is the caption. I can post the photo, right? If you want me to post it. But I'm not going to think what I want to tell you.
That's why I shine too.
Why?
I can just put anything
You can come to
there.
me, I'll help you with the caption.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll take a number from you.
Great. No problem.
Because
I'm coming back.
If I think of, so what do I have to write on this photo?
Your mood,
So you can't see
basically,
me.
what is true to you, your mood. How do you feel about this
And
picture
people
you're
use
posting?
Chat GPT now to generate captions.
Yeah.
They are
Alright.
So when you
generic, they are
create like an
generic.
account, they can upload your picture and just say, oh, like maybe I went here, blah blah blah.
It's the same
feeling
thing. So
this
if
way,
you're able
tell
to
me
put
about.
in there Chat GPT, that you went to write it break way.
But some people want it to
ChatGPT
sound
can
deeper
word it a
and
certain way
like
for you.
it sounds so deep.
You watch certain reels and they go like, oh, for you to get like people on your thing, you need to get solid caption. I don't get time for that. Because it's because of that. I will not. I'll post it. If you come and ask me where I went, I'll tell you. But I won't write it today. I can't write it today.
Well, you can
I
use
saw that
location as well.
After a long day, I'm not coming to tell you
true.
plenty
You
things.
can just use
And I can use
location
location.
too.
So
Location.
so if I'm here and I take a picture, I can just without the caption, location, channel 1 TV. That's all.
Yeah.
So that everyone knows that okay, you watch.
Yes.
Or living the good life.
What happened there? What if I was passing? I just took a location.
And that's social media. Some people do those things
You
there.
mentioned something about
Okay,
people
now
posting.
this is what I want us to get into.
Let's proceed.
Are we addicted or we're just bored? Are you addicted? Listen carefully. Are you addicted to social media or you're just bored? Probably you don't have anything to do. That's why you're on it. But I will rule out not having anything to do because there's times that you're at work and your phone is on. If you hear ping, you take. Someone your phone vibrates once. Wow. They say, oh, they say something has happened. You go and check your phone. Is that an addiction or you're just bored? Because I don't think we're bored. I'm going to answer the question before I throw it up. I don't think that we're bored. I think that you're addicted. I think you're addicted to it rather than being bored. Because if you're bored, you definitely find something to do. But this is you cooking, and you still have your phone. You're sewing, you still have your phone. And what would down? You're doing something, your phone is right next to you. You're trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I think we're addicted. I'm saying that's a strong word, but I think we're addicted.
Yeah.
I think for me, after I finished watching the social dilemma as well, I put all my notifications off.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's
All my
something
notifications
that
are off.
most.
So
most.
I would react to, once again, to a LinkedIn message as compared to an iMessage or a WhatsApp message. Because
that's mainly business.
yes, so I'll react to that as compared to the other ones. But when I'm home and I'm not talking to people, I'll just go on YouTube or Twitter. So I think that would be boredom because I don't have anyone to talk to at a point.
So what
in
about
time.
this scenario? The first thing you do when you open your eyes,
It's the pick up.
you've been sleeping the whole time. The first thing you do, and then the most funny look you
Most
will
people are
see
like that.
is for iPhone users because they sleep, they your eye. But you still need to use your face to open the phone. So it's just like, but you're sleepy as well. It's an addiction.
I think that at a point in time, you have to make a conscious effort not to wake up and go straight to the phone. Yes, there'll be a point in our lives where we grew up that way, but there'll be a point also where you realize that you can't always. When I was in uni and I didn't have early morning class, I would go on the phone, but now I have to go to work. There's no way I'm going to wake up and say, okay, let me scroll through Twitter. I'll get to work late.
Yes.
So I think it depends on the stage at which you are then and then now, that you know what to do.
Underline addiction.
Addiction, yeah. I think
Because
it's
you,
Then,
like you
yeah.
said early on, even going to pee for 2 minutes, let me just check my phone. You stay there for 10 minutes or 1 hour. That's an addiction. You don't know when to draw the line.
It's true. The mere fact that you have to even carry your phone from your
To the
bedroom into
bathroom.
the bathroom.
You can't go
How
to
long
the
are
room
you
without
staying in
having
the
it.
It's
bathroom?
company, music.
Company.
You see,
Back
it's
then
an
when there was no
addiction.
phone, what were you using to go
It's
and
an
do
addiction.
I was on
company?
Do you know I used to do graphics? Like, I promise you guys. I used to
I would prefer books because in my bathroom
Like you take
shelf, I've got
graphics
books.
to the bathroom.
So is it maybe I think it's
The
an issue of
dedication.
preference
I know.
that you prefer a book, some prefers mobile
Because
phone.
we're talking about companionship. Like,
Yeah.
you just need something to keep you company while you're doing number 2. Right. So why don't you stock up books? So if you don't get to read during the day or anything, stock up books. It's
In
the
the
same
washroom?
way. Well, it used to take lots of my time before we moved to the whole phones thing. I'll take a storybook to the loo. And rather than, you know, getting up early, by the time I realized I read the whole book.
In my generation's defense, the book, I can find it on my phone.
Your phone. You got on your phone.
Yes, I can find it on my phone.
Apple books is there.
That's
Yes.
no screen time. We need to go back to like flipping the pages, pages.
That's a problem.
Using
Yeah,
a
it's
pencil.
so-
Something special about flipping the pages. Every book lover will say that.
I
know she loves books so much.
Literally, I buy like hard copy books now. I don't want to read
Means
something.
I love, like,
Now I
want to
buy like
just
hard
skip
copy books.
Yes.
books for
Just the
keepsake.
feel of
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's an addiction. Why
It's
you
definitely
wait?
an addiction.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it
There's
is.
an element of boredom in there too, because we are satisfied by the content we are being fed with.
Yes.
So it also cures the boredom, and people
Why not
can't
you put your phone
get
away
enough
for
of
some
it.
time? You find other things to have.
You would miss it a
interesting.
little.
Anyway, so we've got some messages. Let's read them and probably talk about. Hello, now I'm Adjoa from Kingsby. My screen time hit 10 hours this week, and I said it's for research. What exactly am I researching, please? Nothing. True. What are you researching? That's your screen time 10 hours this week. 10 hours is cool.
A week is okay.
A week is
So
cool.
like that's her average, I think.
Okay, but
It means
10
that I
hours.
went around that. Hey, but that's
That's
a
like
lot.
two-
It's like the whole
2
you know,
hours,
iPhone
a
actually
day.
gives you that
Yes,
cost.
the
Yeah.
health.
I don't know if the
check.
other
Yeah,
phones do.
on
It
Saturdays.
gives you that, yeah. So 1 week and then it gives you for the whole week.
Yeah.
Some people hit 300 and something hours.
Oh yes. Actually, I want to come to
300.
data.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
how long?
300 hours in a week.
No, like screen
No, she
time, like
means
just
like
put the time,
yeah.
shared time or something. It goes over and over. Quite a huge
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Quite a huge number.
I think mine is the data. Sometimes, you know, iPhone just pops, like just
Yes.
pops up.
Yeah, the
You've
data
used
you used.
2 gig over the
I
past.
wonder
I'm
where
like,
it went from.
where is the
Who paid
data
for that
going?
data?
Anyway,
MTN
so let's read some more. And this one is social media makes me feel like everyone's life is moving faster than mine. Sometimes I forget it's all curated. True. Social media helped me find community when I was at my loneliest. But now it's also the reason I avoid real life conversations, and that's where you need to draw the line, because that's bad.
That's really
Because
bad.
there are people, you're sitting in the room and everybody's on their phones.
Yes.
People are sitting
Maybe texting each other on our
exactly.
phones when we are
People
here.
go out to dinner. So I've invited everybody to come out to dinner and everybody's on their phones. Why are you there? Yeah, I would have asked that you buy your food at home, buy your food, and let's do a video
And
call.
then, yes, we FaceTime each
Exactly.
other.
But if I want to spend time with you, I invite you out to dinner. Why are you on your phone? I almost got upset there. Why are you on your phone?
That's true.
I think we are in a hurry to like show. So the moment we get to even a venue, instead of asking, how are you doing? How was your week? Everyone is taking pictures of the venue. Everyone is taking pictures of the food. It's like the camera needs to eat before we do.
Yeah.
And it's like we are so much in a hurry to just show
Even
than
after
to
that,
even live it. Yeah.
even at home. I think that it's gotten to a point where we don't have the family meetings anymore.
No.
We don't have the
true.
sense of like, bonding at home.
Yeah.
Now
that's
I'm
true.
getting serious. You don't have that sense of bonding anymore because
Yeah.
people sit on the table and they're on their phone. You're there with mommy, daddy, brother, sister, and everybody is.
It's fixated on
You're
their
eating, but
phones.
you're not eating.
Some people can't even
You know what I'm
eat without
saying?
watching like something on their
Yeah.
phone. Like they need to.
Yeah.
They need to put the tablets, you know,
Yes,
on one
and then
side
there's the
whilst they're
food,
eating.
and they're
But the
eating and they're
reason for the
watching.
dining table, I always say, in my home, is for us to bond. Is for us to be together. You know, before my dad passed, oh, may God bless his soul. On the table, you don't touch the food till everybody sits on the table, because we're going to have family time. The TV is off. There's no distraction. So it's on the table that probably you have some news to share and everybody gets to know. Something is coming up, we talk about it. But again, that's wrong table manners.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be eating and not talking.
Yeah.
But now you don't find that.
Yeah.
There's someone sitting in the hall, someone is in their room.
Yes.
When food is ready, you grab your stick into your room.
Yeah.
You grab your stick into the room. Someone's watching TV. Nobody wants to watch that with that person because that's not my show. So I'm not sitting in the living room with you. I think that we're losing it.
We are, and I think that's also one of the reasons why we have a lot of like young people in our present dispensation having a lot of mental health issues.
Yeah.
Like we can't take away from the fact that we feel more lonely because it's almost as if, okay, because you're on social media, we're connected to the whole world, but then there's so much disconnect. Even your siblings will be going through things and you don't even know about it. It's all because we are so fixated on social media. We are focused on like the bonds, the followers, the likes, and we forget.
I think people want to tell their problems to social media.
Exactly, than to even tell people from their homes.
The addiction is bad, eh?
The time it steals from family time. Right now, we have family groups now where if we are going to visit Auntie Dede or Uncle Konimo somewhere, Mommy put it in a group and we all go when it's time, rather than actually meeting and talking it out. That this is why we are going, and we are just missing that physical feel.
Exactly. So we got more messages. I'd like to take them. Now, I have 3 social media apps. Usually ask my friend for their phone to check things on their app. Once a friend forcefully downloaded TikTok and I opened it once a month. Hi, now I'm Henry from Sunyane. I was addicted and didn't even know. So I was coming to that. That's why I asked if we're addicted or we're just bored. You know?
Yeah.
I used to scroll to avoid dealing with my emotions. I want to understand this one.
Yeah. You don't understand?
No.
To some extent, social media gives you a break from your reality. If I'm being fed contents that makes me happy, or I'm watching maybe music videos, or I'm seeing the most recent thing Shatawale did, it distracts me from my problems, from work, from real life. For how long? For as long as I'm on their phone. That's why they can't leave their phone, because it's their escape from that reality.
And you know, someone actually spoke about, there was this neuroscientist or something I chanced on, and he spoke about how social media gives some people like dopamine. So the same feeling you get from using drugs is the same feeling some people get from using social media. Like the moment they go for their phones, let's say they've had a very bad day and then they go for their phones and they see something they are interested in, it immediately gives them dopamine. And you know, drugs have the effect of causing people to be addicted.
Right.
And that's the same thing that happens to using social media. So that's how I understood it. So truly, there's the addiction, and some of us don't even know we are addicted, but we are, like you mentioned.
Because the minute you wake up in the morning and you go grabbing your phone, I think that's an addiction.
It is. It definitely is.
More evidence was when we had that internet cut for that period last year around March.
Yes, I remember.
Everybody
it was wild.
You can't connect.
The whole lockdown thing actually puts us here.
To some extent,
it's sort of like pivoted everything and made things escalate.
Yes.
Right.
With TikTok especially.
Okay, so we have one more message. Yes, hi, I'm Ike. Hi, Ike. I was just shocked you nearly missed TikTok. Do you know how you can watch a full movie on TikTok? Not just watch, but watching someone. This Gen Zs have a full movie on their phones. Is it true?
It's true.
It's true.
No, do you mean that people actually put their lives together? So it's like you're watching a movie where you can watch a
series.
Okay.
No, like their own lives, and then they have like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Shoot me!
So they have like travel series. Get ready with me.
Get ready
series.
with me.
Is that a lie?
A day in my life.
Then people have
those 30 days of my life.
Exactly.
So every day,
of the day. Like,
and then they leave something, so they start something and then they leave you hanging. So you're like, oh, let me see the rest,
like
the next one.
Yes.
So you always want to look
like
for the
very good
content.
suspense.
Intentional content.
Wow. But do you think that that's just content creating, or do you think that's addiction?
It adds to it, I think. So it's all adds to it, because at the end of the day, just as when we started, we spoke about attention, right? At the end of the day, if you are a content creator, I'm a content creator, he's a content creator. We're all looking for her attention. We're looking for everyone else's attention. And so it all adds up to that. So when I'm creating my content, I'm thinking, even my captions, I'm like, what can I do to make people immediately tap on this video if there are 30 other videos on their phones? And so it all adds up to that, because at the end of the day, they're all looking for one thing, the attention.
Right. But I think I do think on the other side, that's in this age, you have people being social media influencers as a job.
Yeah, that's like
their as a job. So to someone, it could also be a job and not an addiction. That's just their way of life. And it'd be the same way, like you wake up in the morning and go to work. And someone won't call it an addiction.
Yeah,
so the same way people live online and make money off it or connect to people online.
Okay, so what can we actually do to curb this? So probably just put it away, the whole addiction thing. But I don't think I'm far.
It depends on the people involved.
Yes.
It depends on the people involved. One thing you learned from the documentary she mentioned, The Social Dilemma, was that notification. Everyone should see that documentary. It opens your eyes to a lot of things. Notifications are one thing that keep bringing you back to your phone all the time. Every time you see it, you are like, what was that? What was that? Who is texting me? Or what is? That's why I think TikTok no notification for Twitter. I had to put notification off for about a year or two before I got out of my addiction of Twitter. You understand? So that's one way to look at it. Notifications off and making an intentional effort to not be on your phone at certain times. There's something called time boxing. At this point in time, I give myself permission to be on my phone, do this, that.
I think that should work.
And other times, especially when I meet my friends, there's no phone at all.
Yeah,
you go out on dates, put your phone down.
My problem is when you're being invited to dinner, do not go along with. You can put your phone in your bag.
Down. And if you go, for instance, I go out with Salon, we go to a restaurant or something, I put my phone down, upside down on the table so that nothing distracts.
Good.
And it helps.
Do you have anything you think that's going to help?
Yes. So like you mentioned, turning off your notifications, something I do. So I like to compartmentalize a lot. So if I'm in class, you hardly see me on my phone. Like my phone is in my bag. I don't care what's happening in the world because I'm in class. And then when I'm studying at home, I could be studying on my phone, but because my notifications are off, you don't see me on WhatsApp. And so you see me on my phone. Maybe I'll send something to someone on WhatsApp from like my gallery, but then that is it. So the first thing, like you mentioned, put off your notifications. Also check your productivity. I think that we are young people, we have all this time on our hands. There are so many things we can do to build our lives. You really wouldn't want to spend all of your life on social media, unless, like you mentioned, you are working there or maybe you are doing some research, like one of the messages you received. Unless you are doing research for something that's going to add value to yourself. But if not, like you need to compartmentalize. Don't fall into the trend of, we are all addicted to social media, and it's not fine. Yeah.
You have anything to add?
I think I would say we should let people experience doing away with the phones and social media for a while. Yeah. Because I don't think it's all about telling them not to be on social media. Let them have the experience of not being with the phone and see how it feels, and they can compare that with the social media lifestyle. I think that should do, and that's something we do very well in SSA. So when we have hangouts, we take the phones.
Yeah, we actually see his phones.
People get like bond real life. And you see that it's more productive and having meaningful conversation. So I think experience should help people as well.
Okay. So I'll take one final message that we go away. Okay. And honestly, I enjoy every show. I enjoy your every show. My name is Steve, and it's sad to say that my cell phone is now my best friend because people are no more reliable. Well,
there's that
Thank you.
You need to
Thank
heal.
you so much for coming through, Cyril, Candy, and then Selim.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed having you in the studio. But that's how far we can go. But before I go, I need to let you know that social media addiction is real. And I think that social media should actually be a reward at the end of the day for you. Since you check your productivity and it's going down, you realize that you're spending more time on unnecessary things than doing something that's going to bring you a lot of, like production or make you productive. So this is one way I am thinking that you should stay away from social media, or probably use that as a reward at the end of the day. So for me, I would say I will stay off social media from morning till I am done with work. And then I can reward myself with what's happening in town. For probably 30 minutes, I just binge. And then I get all the juice. So probably you can try that. Give yourself that bracket where there's no social media, and then you can use that as a reward at the end of the day. Thank you very much for being a part of the show. It has been the Friends and Family Show. And my name is Noyo Kwoche. Thank you for being part, sending us messages. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Enjoy yourself.